KKAR reports the news till now.
This is KKAR 10 o'clock report. A U.S. Navy task force will make its scheduled visit to South Africa after all. The task force was headed for Cape Town earlier when it was ordered to change direction and go to Congo waters in case the UN should need it. Now, the Navy in Washington says the ships will change direction again because it has been informed the UN does not need them. The announcement came as the UN contingent in the Congo prepared for reinforcements expected tomorrow and later. Moroccan soldiers from Katanga province already are being flown to the Leopoldville area to meet the immediate needs. Tunisian and Indian soldiers will be joining them. The Sudanese are withdrawing. At the United Nations, the General Assembly will resume its sessions later today, with the Congo a major subject for discussion. The United States is pictured as reluctant to agree to a Soviet bid to keep Cold War issues out of the UN debate until more is known about Russia's position on the Congo. The Senate Foreign Relations Committee has approved United States membership in the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. The vote was 16-0, with one member abstaining, endorsing the 20-nation agreement. Liz Taylor's doctors in London conferred today on the case of the actress fighting pneumonia and anemia. There were indications the movie star took a turn for the worse today after showing some improvement. The latest word is from a friend, Suzanne Cardozo, who puts it this way: while her condition is still very critical, there's no reason at the moment for any fresh despondency. She's reported conscious part of the time. President Kennedy is pictured as still opposed to federal aid to parochial and private schools, a position which has come under fire from some of the hierarchy of his own Roman Catholic Church. Senate Majority Leader Mike Mansfield said after Kennedy's weekly meeting with top congressional Democrats that Kennedy has not changed his mind at all. Treasury Secretary C. Douglas Dillon said today the United States has made progress, but more must be done to stop the flow of gold out of this country. Discussing the problem before the Joint Congressional Economic Committee, Dillon said that, among other things, management and labor must understand that prices of American goods must be kept competitive with foreign markets. Our ambassador to Moscow, Llewellyn Thompson, is going to Siberia for a meeting with Soviet Premier Khrushchev tomorrow. Embassy sources say that Khrushchev invited Thompson to make the trip to deliver a personal message from President Kennedy. It was not disclosed where Khrushchev will receive the ambassador, but observers believe the spot will be Novosibirsk, where Khrushchev has been attending an agricultural conference. French auto magnate Roland Peugeot says he has recognized one of the two men who are quoted by police as admitting last year's kidnapping of Peugeot's 4-year-old son, Eric. Peugeot said in Annecy that one of them, men, Raymond Roland, received the $100,000 ransom money from him on a dark Paris street. Eric was released unharmed after the ransom was paid. In London, a U.S. Navy announcement says an atomic submarine, the Patrick Henry, will arrive at the new U.S. base at Scotland's Holyloch tomorrow. At Fort Pierce, Florida, a defense attorney has told prospective jurors at the Joseph Peel Jr. murder trial that Peel will bear his life and soul to the jury. He's accused of masterminding the death of Circuit Judge C.E. Chillingworth and his wife. In Chicago, Alpha Tau Omega, a national fraternity, said it is ousting its chapter at Stanford University for accepting 4 Jewish members. The fraternity headquarters said Alpha Tau Omega's constitution requires allegiance to Christianity. In Randolph, Massachusetts, off-duty firemen held umbrellas resembling firemen's hats over voters arriving at polling places yesterday, but their solicitude did not pay. The voters rejected a $500 pay raise for the firemen in the town election. KKAR looks at weather for the Pamona Valley. Sunny and warmer today with a high reading of 70. Tonight's low, 42 degrees.
KKAR reports the news each hour on the hour.
Good morning, this is Jack Fleming welcoming you back now to the wonderful world of real music on KKAR, Clear Channel 1220 in Pomona.
Let's take another look at the KKAR date book and find out more events in the Valley area.
The American Institute of Banking, the Citrus Belt chapter, has its joint meeting of the Board of Governors and Women's Committee on March the 15th at Sassooni's in Glendora. The meeting time is set for 7 p.m. The KKAR Tuesday morning time is 7 minutes past 10 o'clock. Dairymen and ranchers throughout the four-county area praise the news and information they obtain from the most widely read publication, the Southland Dairyman and Rancher, with circulation swelling past the 5,000 mark. For the Chino Valley's current Dairyman production report, it's the Southland Dairyman and Rancher, $1.50 per year. Available on subscription by calling National 83352 or Yukon 45578. National 83352 or Yukon 45578. KKAR time 12 past 10.
KKAR looks at weather.
For the Pamona Valley, sunny and warmer today with a high reading about 70. The low tonight dipping to 42 degrees. KKAR brings you valley area weather 4 times each hour on Clear Channel 1220, where the time now is 14 minutes past 10 o'clock. KKAR time now, 18 minutes past 10.
Let's take another look at the KKAR date book and find out more events in the Valley area.
Businessmen, men of industry, help yourself tomorrow by helping a college student today. You can assure yourselves of a continuing supply of trained employees by listing and creating part-time jobs with the Mount San Antonio College Placement Office. Simply call Lycoming 52211 for part-time help today. You'll be ahead tomorrow. The KKAR time is 22 minutes past 10.
For Glendora, pride of the foothills, this is KKAR, Pamona, welcoming you back to the wonderful world of real music.
If you like it, tell a friend.
KKAR headlines the news and weather till now.
The headlines to this minute brought to you by Valley Rug Cleaners, 1426 West Holton, Ontario, the oldest rug cleaners in the area. A U.S. Navy task force en route to the Congo area has changed course because its presence in the Congo waters is not required by the UN. UN reinforcements have arrived in Leopoldville, and the UN is trying to negotiate its way back into the key port of Matadi. The UN General Assembly meets in New York this afternoon, the Soviets trying to keep Cold War issues out of the session. The U.S. ambassador to Moscow flies to Siberia tomorrow for a meeting with Soviet Premier Khrushchev at the Premier's invitation. Actress Liz Taylor continuing her fight for life in a London hospital against severe pneumonia in both lungs. President Kennedy chooses career diplomat Walberth Barber to be ambassador to Israel.
You'll find the Valley Rug Cleaners, 1426 West Holton, Ontario, the oldest rug cleaners in the area for 26 years. And for good reason. Valley Rug Cleaners are experts in the operation of keeping your rugs in clean condition. They have thoroughly trained rug cleaners who know and understand the rug cleaning process. Where other rug cleaners charge extra, Valley Rug Cleaners includes a soil retardant in their processing free of extra cost. All cleaning includes sanitizing to protect you and your family's health. There's emergency service for cleaning also available. Valley Rug Cleaners carpet service includes binding, serging, reweaving, and installation. All work is guaranteed, which means your complete satisfaction. And blue chip stamps are given free. Estimates are available at Valley Rug Cleaners, 1426 West Holt in Ontario. See them now.
To call Valley Rug from the Yukon Exchange area, phone Yukon 46310. From the National Exchange area, National 23115. KKAR looks at weather with this direct report from the United States Weather Bureau.
Good morning. Here's the local weather forecast for the Pamona, Ontario area. It'll be sunny and a little warmer today. High today about 70. Low tonight will be about 42.
The news headlines and weather to this minute have been brought to you by Valley Rug Cleaners, 1426 West Holt in Ontario, the oldest rug cleaners in the area.
KKAR headlines, news, and weather each hour on the half hour.
Friends, here's a suggestion from a Pamona neighbor of yours, Lynn Cook, manager of the Citizens National Bank New Pamona office.
People often ask, what's the advantage of saving at Citizens? Well, see if these two reasons don't make sense. First, there's nothing like that money in the bank feeling, where you know your savings are safe. Second, at Citizens, your savings are quickly available when you want them. And, of course, they're always earning money for you. Deposits made before the 10th of any month earn from the 1st, and interest is computed quarterly. So join the Pamona family of Citizens National Bank depositors who agree that there's nothing like money in the bank.
Yes, that's what Citizens Pamona manager Lynn Cook says. Lynn and his friendly trained staff are ready and thoroughly capable of handling your every banking need. Call at their new and modern Citizens office. It's located at 1295 East Holt Avenue at the corner of East End, and there's plenty of free parking on their lot. Drive in soon. KKAR time, 25 before 11.
Let's open another page to the KKAR date book and find out about more events in the Valley area.
The Montclair Kiwanis Club is presenting Mahalia Jackson in a concert March the 9th at Gardner Springs Auditorium in Ontario. Tickets may be obtained by writing to Post Office Box 1325 in Ontario. The KKAR time is 21 before 11.
KKAR looks at weather.
For the Pomona Valley, sunny and warmer today with a high reading of 70, low tonight 42 degrees. KKAR brings you Valley area weather 4 times each hour on Clear Channel 1220, where the time now is 18 minutes before 11. Everywhere you go.
Everyone is tuned to 1220.